Guys, so my name is Al-Chami, and what you're basically about to see is me speaking at a Meet Your Bloggers event, which was on the 2nd of August 2019. I actually spoke on two separate sessions, so what I've done in this video is I've meshed them both together so you guys can get the most value as much as possible. So what I've been able to do is speak at an event to help empower, motivate, and really help people hone in on their passions and their purpose within a very short amount of time, which was an all-day event. I got to meet so many beautiful people and so many different businesses, and I was able to help support them through my Instagram stories as well. So if you're watching this, please give this a thumbs up no matter what platform you've been watching this on, and add me, and I've actually added my business pages here or here. Click on them, add us on Facebook, Instagram, or Snapchat, and follow our journey so that way we can help you eventually diversify your income and find your passion and your purpose no matter what area of expertise you are. I'll talk to you guys soon.
So I want to thank each and every single person that is here. It is no surprise and it is no mistake that you are here right now. What I want you guys to do is I want you to go and invite yourself to support each and every single little business here right now. Because what you're doing is supporting the little person. Pay for those dance classes, those cooking classes, that excursion. You are funding their dreams. So please take the initiative and go and follow every single person. Have a little bit of a discussion with them. Introduce yourself to them. So that way, in the future, when you start your dream, they support you. And that's a little one, I think. Also, I have one condition. If you guys want to take videos of me, I have no issues. Please mention me in your stories so that way I can show my followers that I am a real person. I'm not shying away from, the camera. I love being in the spotlight, as you guys can tell. And that's what I want you guys to do. I have no issues. Please come and take photos with me. Take photos with each and every single blogger here. Because I am no different than you. The only difference between me and you is I got a chance today to speak, and you could in the future. That's the only difference. So I want to start by introducing myself. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of an insight to my story. Hopefully I don't ramble, because that's what I do. My name is Al-Chami, and I am an inspirational, motivational life coach. I'm a dedicated entrepreneur, and my husband and I help people break out of the 9 to 5. I help you learn how to make money from home with your children while you're pregnant. I help you make money while you're at your 9 to 5, that little side hustle. I give you the support and the motivation to be able to do that. And you have me in your corner, cheering you on every step of the way. So how many of you guys either work a 9 to 5 or your husband or your partner works a 9 to 5 as well? Okay, what would you guys do, or how would you guys feel if you had your best friend there with you each and every single day, going through the same hardship with your children when your 2-year-old is stuck in a tantrum? And you're like, deal with it. How much people would love to do that? What if I told you you have an opportunity to do that? How do you do that? Through social media and through being an entrepreneur. So I'm going to go into a little bit of a side tangent into my story. My story is very long, but I don't have that long on time. So please add me on Instagram so that way you guys can keep up to date with my story as it progresses. So I was raised by a single mum. I have an older sister and a younger brother. My mum and my dad divorced when I was about 9 years old, and my mum started to work 16 to 18-hour weeks. We were struggling. My mum would do her best to clothe us, to feed us, to do what we need to do. And along the side of working a normal 9 to, well, it wasn't really a 9 to 5, it was like literally a 6 to 6 or a 6 to 9. She was doing little side hustles to support our every move. Along the way, unfortunately, and this is a little taboo, effective process in our community, unfortunately, my mum went through depression and schizophrenia. Yes, we didn't know. My mum had a battle with schizophrenia and bipolar for many years, and it went unheard and unnoticed. Why? Because us women, I'm strong, there's nothing wrong with me, I'm fine, I can do this. I'm unstoppable, I'm dedicated. But what she didn't do is speak about her feelings. What she didn't do was lean on someone to support. Because as a single mom, I'm pretty sure we have single moms here, we are like, I got this. I don't need no baby daddy. I'm good. I'm good. So what you do is you walk through your life by yourself. At the age of 18, I realized my mum had locked herself in a room for over 3 months. Couldn't make sense of it. Didn't understand what was going on. I didn't know why. She had lost over 35 kilos. It was the most hardest part of my life, but yet the biggest gift. Why? Because on my 18th birthday, I had a sheriff knocking on my door saying that my mum hadn't paid rent in 6 months. No work, no income, no pay, no bills, can't pay nothing. So then I was homeless. My father turned his back against us, my uncles turned a blind eye, everyone turned a blind eye. Everyone. So what was I to do? I remember specifically looking up to my Rabb. I'm like, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I know you're testing me. And I know you're supporting me. And I know you're doing this to see the best in me. But help me. And he helped me. Even though I lived out of my car for a week and a half and the whole world turned their back against me, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did not. And he will never turn his back against you. Ever. So, again, little side tangent. That's my story. And then obviously, in 2018, I come from the childcare industry. My husband comes from the security industry. Regular people, me and my husband, working 100 to 105 hours a week. Shit. Sundays was one day to catch up on sleep, making sure your toddler doesn't break anything in the house, feeding them, clothing them, especially when you have 2 under 2. Pretty sure you guys understand. So, again, we looked at our Rabb, we're like, we want something more. I want something more. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent us an opportunity to work online. 4 months into the business, we replaced our full-time income. We made 6 figures in our first 12 months by working just online. Hey, what do you know? Because we believed in ourselves. Each and every single person here, all the bloggers, had a glimpse of belief, whether in themselves or the process of Allah. Whether in themselves or having the opportunity to see where they can be if they believe in themselves. So my little tip for you just in the beginning is, where would you be in 12 months if you were just to believe in yourself? No one else, just you. Where can you be? I'm going to give you guys 10 seconds to think about where you can be. So, there's something really common in all the beautiful women that spoke here. What is it? They found their gift. Allah has sent you down to this earth with your gift bestowed inside of you, trapped. It's your opportunity to untap it, and use it. My gift is not for me. This here is for you. My gift is not for me to benefit from. It's for you to benefit from. We got women having cooking classes. We got women helping people with fussy children who don't eat. We got women empowering women to show out how to look good, how to feel good, how to be good. Their gift is not for them. Their gift is for you. That's why you follow them. Because you resonate with them. You see a glimpse of belief that what they do is something you can do. Which is why when Chef Arab does a couple recipes, you do the same. When Seda does those lunch boxes, you do the same. Connection. Instantly. So how do you find your gift? You got to look at what you were born with. What's something you know that you are really good at? And people may compliment you on it. Oh, you are so good at making balloons. I love that you're an entertainer. I love that you cook really well. That's how you find your gift. Whatever makes your soul feel good, do it. Like what I said. If it doesn't make your soul feel good, why are you doing it? If you're working a 9 to 5 because you have to, cool. But don't go working 12 hours for your boss and come home and do nothing for yourself. You're not tired, you're uninspired. I finished it. But thank you. That was really good. So your goals, what are they? Do you know dreams without goals are just dreams? Yes, that means if your dream was to be a motivational speaker, you're not going to do it sitting down on the couch watching Netflix. You're not. It's common sense. You want to be whatever you want to be, then start doing it now. Start putting into action today where you want to be tomorrow. Stop sitting down and wondering what if. Start doing it. It doesn't matter how you start. Your first podcast will be horrible. Your first story will be disgusting. Your first go live will be horrible. Does it matter? Nah. Why? Because you started. You started. That's it. That's the only difference between your dreams and your goals. Do you know that every single year, every single one of you guys celebrate your birthdays? But we surpass our death day and it's unknown to us. Every single year. Yeah. 30, I'm going to go for a party. I'm going to get touching events to do my party. But your death day surpasses you every single year and you don't know it. So, and it's not, you might get goosebumps, that's fine. That's completely fine. Might get butterflies in your stomach, it's like, shit, she's right. But, that's the type of inspiration that you need to go out and get your dreams. What's the worst that's going to happen? Someone blocks you? Great. You lose a friend or two? Cool. What's going to happen if you follow your dreams? Are you scared of failure or are you scared of success? Usually it's the scared of success. Right? We're scared of success? What's going to happen? I'm going to turn into this asshole that doesn't care about anyone but themselves. What's the worst that can happen if you follow your dreams? Nothing. So why aren't you following the dreams? What are you guys going to leave for your children? You can't pass the 9 to 5 job over. But you can pass muster the mindset and the encouragement and skills that they need out there. That's what you need. Can't pass on a 9 to 5 job. Just can't, man. Hey, boss. Liana is, she's great. She's motivation. She's happy. She's a bubbly child. I'm off. I'm going to die now. Can you just pass on my, my job title to this little one so that way she can fund herself and her family? No, you can't. But if I was to tell my son, baby, you're the best thing that you can ever do. You are powerful. You are enough. You can do anything that you set your mind to. What can I pass on? Make sense? Yeah? Cool. Who are we and why do we still doubt ourselves? Women are the utmost, strongest, most dedicated, most beautiful, most powerful out there. But yet every single day we doubt ourselves and what we can do and what we can surpass. Every single person on this earth would not be here if they didn't pass you, if they didn't come through you. So this is the path to success. Your womb, your heart, and your soul. Every single person on this earth wouldn't be here if it didn't come through one of us. Yeah, you could say we're the shit. We are. But we never get credit for ourselves. Ever. We hide. We put everyone else before ourselves. What about you? What about you? Who's going to take your heart? Who's going to believe in themselves other than you? Why on earth do we doubt ourselves? We have never ever been shown to love ourselves. And unfortunately, it's a cycle. you realize that you have traits from your mum. Mum didn't really love herself. She didn't. She just did what her best for her children. So you carry on that cycle, and you put your children first, and you feel, okay, I'm not perfect. Don't worry about being perfect. All your curves and all your edges and all your perfect imperfections. That little wobbly piece of skin on your mum jeans, that wobbly arm, those tiger stripes, that C-section scar, that crooked smile, that's what makes you you. Do you know that every single one here is literally like one of a kind? Do you guys know that? There is no other you in the world. So don't try and be me. I don't want you to do that. I want you to try being you. That's what I want you to be. So let's talk about supporting our fellow women. Unfortunately, it's a canny cat door. Instead of criticizing and discouraging our fellow woman, where would you be if you support her? Every single one here, if you have a photo with a blogger or anyone, any one of these stores, go give her a follow. Go support her. Why? Because one day when you go follow your dreams, people are going to support you. Follow you. It's going to come back. What you give is what you receive. Don't expect to give hate and receive love. It doesn't work that way, sorry. You got to give love to receive love. You got to give love and appreciation and support to get love, appreciation, support, right? Do you see? If you love yourself, then why would you spread hate in the first place? If you're spreading hate, it doesn't mean you like yourself very much, does it? Yes? Yeah? Yes? It's good. I'm here to literally remind you of what you already know. Because if I don't, no one will. And you won't resonate with someone that you won't listen to someone that you don't resonate with. That's the truth. So here's a piece of advice most of us have really heard countless times before since the beginning of time, but you never put into action. If you don't have something nice to say, don't say anything at all. If you're not here to support someone, don't give them your 2 cents. Stop criticizing. Stop putting the women down for going out and getting their dreams, or going to that photo shoot, or doing whatever she needs to do. Stop it. Tell her, I believe in you. And that word will go more further than anything. If you tell someone you hate them, or they're fat, or they're ugly, or they shouldn't be doing that, Safa, you shouldn't be on Facebook. You shouldn't be on social media. Honestly, I think that's the most horrible thing that you can ever do. Do you think that's a cycle as well? I'm going to believe it. Yeah? So, let's talk about black magic. No, not the black magic that you're talking about. No, not the one that you're thinking about. I know you. The black magic that comes out of your mouth. The offensive words. The words that catch you off guard and feed that negative seed in your mind that you think, that insecurity. If I tell you, you're fat, you're ugly, you're a horrible mother, and you go and believe that, you're going to pass that on to someone else. So the person who's passed it on to they pass it on to you, it's embedded themselves to you, so basically it's like poison, black magic, and then you pass it on to someone else, and then they pass it on to someone else. That's black magic. But if I tell you, you are so inspirational, you are powerful beyond compare, you're meant to be here for a reason, that seed will then be fertilized with positive energy and positivity, and you're going to believe it. Someone once told me when I was freaking 6 years old, and I still remember it, they're like, I'm going to be famous. Cool. I like it. I left it in me, and look where I am today. I'm sitting here inspiring people from my own community. Do you know how much that means to me? Because so help me God, we don't freaking have it. We don't have it in our community. We need it. We need someone to speak out for us. My gift is not for me, it's for you. Because even if you take 5% of something that I said today, I'll be making a difference. And I'll be leaving a legacy in you. I've planted seeds in every single one of you right now, in your mind, in your heart, in your soul, in your physiology. But it's up to you whether you let it grow or not. You gotta fertilize it. You gotta use it. If you don't use it, you lose it. It's just the way it is. You are accountable for every single word that comes out of your mouth, whether good or bad. Allah says the same thing. Be careful what comes out of this. The tongue is the biggest weapon. Yeah? Tongue is the biggest weapon. You can make or break someone. Please be accountable for the words that come out of your mouth. Whatever you type to those bloggers, the criticism that you give them, it hurts. If you give them negative criticism, but if you give them positivity, even if she has the most shittest day, their day will be much more brighter. And then guess what? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He send it to you. Someone will make your day. Cycle. Again. Okay? I'm a person who is going to remind you of your worth. You are worth much more than what you're doing right now. Do you know what brings happiness? Not money, not materialistic things, not anything like that. Growth. Challenge yourself. That's what brings growth. That's what brings growth. If you're feeling stuck in your life right now, guess why? Because you're stuck there and you don't know where to go. Us people, us humans, we're meant to be growing, not staying. Don't worry about staying stagnant. Stop staying stagnant. Every single time you hit a goal, it's like, I done it. What now? Shit. When you accomplish a diploma or a university degree, or you've spoken to that person that was really inspiring you, you've hit a new milestone. Now what? Either you're going to go back or you're going to push forward. When you push forward, that's where growth and love happens. Start loving yourselves. You are worthy. You are powerful. You are enough. It doesn't matter what people say. You are powerful beyond compare. So stop acting like you're not. Start believing in yourself. You can do anything that you put your mind to. So go about your day and spread love and not hate. I want to thank all of you to actually give me the opportunity to get in touch with your energy and help me spread my gift. Again, even if you're taking 5% of what I said, I'm winning at life today. Because this here is a milestone for me. I want it to be a milestone for you. I want this speech to be a turning point for you. That's what I want. Please don't forget to follow me on Instagram if you want these daily talks and rants. I'm pretty fun. I'm a normal person. Guess what I did? I started to believe in myself. And I want you guys to believe in yourself as well. Come up and take photos with me. I'm more than happy to. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much, ladies, for having me. Please, if you have me on Instagram or you know of me on Instagram, or if I'm really new to you, please mention me on my Instagram so that way I can help support the people who need it most. And when you mention me, that means your followers see me as well. I would love everyone to also go and support each and every single one of these businesses. When you support little businesses, what you're really supporting is you're putting money back into your community. And that's what we're here to do today. When you buy off these beautiful ladies, these little stores, you're funding dreams. You're funding their possibilities. You're funding those dance classes, those excursions, those little school trips, or even just buying the bare necessities. You want to go and support each and every single one of you. Also, go follow them on Instagram. Because if you support the fellow women, eventually you're going to get supported later on anyway. So I'm going to start with a little introduction about myself, just in case people don't know who I am. My name is Al-Chami. My husband and I help regular people in our community and all over the world diversify their income and escape the 9 to 5.
So how many of you know, or like if your husband has a 9 to 5 job or a 6 to 6 job, or how many of you have a 9 to 5 job? No one? Yeah? Okay. How many of your husbands have a 9 to 5 job? Your brothers? Your fathers? Wouldn't it be amazing to have these males, these partners, these best friends home with you? Just when that toddler is screaming to the top of his lungs, it's like, mate, deal with it. I don't want to deal with it. Wouldn't it be amazing? So, I am an entrepreneur. I'm a dedicated entrepreneur. So what I do is I help regular people that have no diplomas, nothing of the sort, really make worthwhile and use it with being online. If you're a pregnant woman, you're a mother-to-be, or you're a mother with 3 children and you want to make an income from the comfort of your own home or while traveling the world, this is who you speak to, right here. So, I'm also a life coach and mindset coach. What does that mean? Is I help you develop that mindset that needs to be heard. You have a little voice inside of you screaming to be heard, screaming to get noticed, screaming for more. And I help you do that. And also, if you join my revolution, you'll have me by your side every step of the way. So you're not going to be alone. So that's what I basically do in the most simplest form possible. I do a lot more, but I'm not going to ramble. So, I'm going to tell you guys about my story and how I became to be the person that I am. I come from a very small family. My mother and my father got divorced when I was about 9 years old. I have an older sister and younger brother. My mom started to work 16 to 18-hour days as a single mom. Wow. And she did that for basically most of my life. My sister, my brother, and I all raised ourselves. Why? Because she basically was trying to make ends meet. She was buying us the things that we need. She was doing the things that a mother is supposed to do. Right? Mothers, we're supposed to look after our family as to the best way possible. Even if it means being the mum and being the dad. Even if it means being the mum, the grandfather, the peer worker, the support educator, the maid, further down the track. That means you're there everything. So, along the way, when I was about 18, my mum fell into depression. And I'm going to talk to you guys about a very taboo subject in our community. Mental health. It's not spoken about. It's not spoken about, no matter how you see it. It's not the norm. Why? Because there's a certain stigma about don't talk about your feelings, don't worry about who you are, you're fine. So these mothers, not having anyone to lean on, carry on their lives thinking, oh, I have to be strong. I have to be strong for my children. So off they go, they soldier on, until one day, what happens? What happens? They collapse. Which is exactly what happened to my mum. Only, we didn't know that my mum had bipolar and schizophrenia and depression all in one. We learned that the hard way. My mum had locked herself in her room for 3 months, lost over 35 to 40 kilos. We didn't know why, we didn't know how, and we didn't know what she was thinking about. She just closed her window, closed her door, would sleep, eat, sit in the dark. No, it doesn't mean she's possessed, it just means she's really depressed. No, it doesn't. It doesn't mean everyone thinks that when you have a mental health issue, oh, it's possession, it's black magic. No, it's mental health. Now, I'm not saying not go to a chef. I'm just telling you, be aware. So, on my 18th birthday, I got the sheriff knocking on my front door. I had just arrived from back home work and said, your mum hasn't paid rent in 6 months. Shit. What's an 18-year-old to do? At that stage, my sister was gone, and I was to take care of my 14-year-old brother at the time. Shit, what am I supposed to do? I looked to people who can help me. My father turned his back on me. His back all on me. My uncles didn't know who I am. I looked and reached out to almost every single person in my community, and they all turned a blind eye. So, in that instance, I remember sitting down on my bedroom floor. It was the day before I was supposed to be evicted, or the sheriff was coming to change the locks. Sat down and I'm like, Ya Rab, I know you're testing me. And I know this is my process for more. But I'm lost and I need your guidance. No one's next to me, but I know I have your support. And I know you're going to guide me in the best direction. Even though I lived out of my car for about a week and a half, yes, I lived out of my car. I would go to the servo, go to the gym, my gym, have a shower, come back, and sleep in my car. If I needed to go to the toilet, drive to the servo, go to the toilet and come back. That's how my life was for a week and a half. Because everyone turned their backs on me. But guess who didn't turn their back on me? I was my darling. Because I asked for help, even though it was my lowest point of my life, it ended up being the biggest blessing. So whatever struggle you're going through right now, ladies, it is temporary. And it's making you who you are supposed to be. It's temporary. And it's making you who you are supposed to be. Long story short, we found a place and I became really independent for an 18-year-old. In 2018, obviously got married in between 2008, 2018. I came across, I don't know if you guys have ever seen this. Have you ever seen like those lifestyle ads on Facebook? Look at me, I'm living the life. That's what my husband commented on. How many of you actually think working online is a scam? Or anything online is a scam? Don't lie. There's heaps of us. We actually commented on that ad. And ever since that day, we literally put everything that we know in the back end and stepped into this new role of changing our lives. Within the first 6 months, we had already quit our full-time jobs. My husband and I used to work 100 to 105 hours a week. Fun times. Childcare, security. I thought working in childcare is literally the best way to raise my children. What a joke. What a joke. It's the biggest joke. So when we embarked on the entrepreneurial journey, yeah, it was scary. Yeah, we had our ups and downs, but within the first 6 months, we had cleared 6 figures in our bank accounts. And right now, what I'm doing is I'm empowering other people to do the same. And I've always helped other people do the same. So do you have to be subjected to a 9 to 5? Absolutely not. So I am a motivational speaker. I get invited to speak at stages, and this is no different to me. But guess what's different? I'm actually speaking to my own community. And the community has an issue and a taboo subject, and unfortunately, there's no one to say the things that I say. So I'm that one person that talks about the things that aren't spoken about. The things that aren't heard about, and the things that are kind of kicked out the door, kicked in underneath the rug. I'm that person. I'm not someone to shy away from the truth. That's why I am where I am today. Because I'm not scared of the truth. And I'm not scared of showing people who I am either. So, every single woman at these beautiful stores, guess what they have in common? A gift. They found their gift. My gift of being on stage is not for me. It's for you. Allah has bestowed my gift inside me to give to you so you can benefit from it, not me. Every single person here was sent to earth with a gift inside them trapped. Some people go to the graves and never untap that gift. That's why the graves and the graveyard is the most richest place on the earth. It's where dreams go to die, memories go to perish, and money and hereditary, just materialistic shit goes to waste. Because people are following and reaching for the wrong things. Every single year, we surpass our birthdays. Yep, I'm turning 30. I'm going to party, get such events to do my page, to do it all up, invite all my friends. But every single year, you surpass your death day and you don't even know. Yeah, you celebrate your birthday every single year. But you surpass your death date and you never know. So what does that say? Do you know that the adhan, when you're born, belongs to the salah at the end of your death, when you die? Do you know that? That's literally how short our life is on earth. So what are we here to do? We're here to leave a legacy. It's each and every single person's best interest to leave a legacy behind. Some way, some form. We're supposed to inspire, motivate, and to be the best versions of ourselves. Yes, that means you need to believe in yourself. Wonder why? Do you think I'll be here right now had I not believed in myself? No. But I need to believe in myself so that I can inspire you guys. So all these beautiful people have their gift here. They found their gift. If not, they're going to flourish their gift. But have you guys found your gift? Your gift is bestowed inside you. It's not ahead of you, it's inside you. You just need to untap and uncover and strip back the layers to find out what you're truly on earth to do. And how do you do that? How do you find your gift? What do you love to do? What do people recognize you for? I know Seda is really creative. No matter what she does, she's always creative. I was like, how do you come up with this shit? How do you come up? And then I have Marianne. I'm like, how are you bothered to cook, woman? But that's her gift. Right? That's her gift. It's not my gift. It's her gift. But their gifts are never for them. It's for you guys. Right? So how do you find your gift? Your gift is within you. And you need to look at what you love to do, how do you want to do it, and who's going to benefit from it. If you were to say, today is the day I changed my life, where would you be 12 months from now? If you were to say, today is the day I changed my life, today is the day I put my actions into action, where would you be? Not here, I'm telling you now. I hope this point on is your changing point. So your goals. Do you know dreams without goals are just dreams? Goals. You need goals. How are you going to get to where you want to be without your goals? You got to put into action today what you want to achieve tomorrow. Where do you want to be tomorrow? I don't want to be here. If I look at my life, look at yourself right now. Have a little look at yourself. Have a little moment for self-reflection. Are you in the same position you were 12 months ago? 365 days ago today, on the 2nd of August 2018, were you guys right here? Were you guys in the same stagnant position here now? If the answer is yes, most likely if you don't change 365 days ahead of you, you are going to be. So what are you going to leave for your future children? Unfortunately, we can't really leave a 9 to 5 to our children. It just doesn't work. You can leave a business, but you can't leave a 9 to 5. Your boss is not going to say, well, I hired you, I think I'm going to hire your daughter. She has the same great skills as you, and I think I'm going to give her a job. He's not going to say that. But if you guys have a business, something that's worthwhile and something that is something that's going to grow, you can pass that on. Can you pass on a job? Or can you pass on a business? That's your legacy. How many of you would love to leave something behind for your children? How many of you? I think every single one of you, even you guys are like, no, I've got it all in the bag. Are we all professionals here? Are we all millionaires? No. We would love to leave something behind for our children. But how do you not do that if you're not aware of what you're leaving behind today? If you were to leave the earth today, would you be happy with where you are right now? If you had 30 days to live, just 30 days, would you be doing whatever you're doing now? Whatever you're doing now, would you be doing it if you had 30 days left in your life cycle? would you be doing whatever you're doing? So I'm here to remind you about something you already know. Here's a phrase that you guys have heard so many times, but have never put it into action. If you don't have something nice to say, don't say anything at all, right? You need to support your fellow woman. You need to be in her little corner, cheering her on, being her backbone, because most likely she needs it. I come across so many women, so many beautiful and talented women in the industry, or on Instagram, or in the community, that unfortunately don't feel supported by their own woman. I wonder why. I wonder why that is. It's because either you're jealous of where they are, you have your 2 cents of where they should be, about what they should do, and how they should do it. Figure that. If you guys were to love each other the way we are meant to love each other, would we have negativity? No. So let's talk about black magic. No, not the black magic that you're all thinking. The black magic that comes out of here. The negative responses and phrases and words that you tell to your fellow person. If I told you, you're fat, you're ugly, you don't know how to do makeup. If someone told me, you're not meant to be on the stage, get off there. If I was to believe that, they have planted a seed within me that is going to spread like poison. In other words, black magic. And then I'm going to pass it on to my daughter or my children. They're going to pass it on to their daughters, their children. Because someone passed it on to them, they passed it on to you pass it on to other people. Imagine you actually believe that you are a horrible mother. Where would that take you? Not very far. Probably depression. You crying in the corner every single day. Where would that negativity take you? But if I seen a woman in the community doing really well, and I'm like, you are so inspirational, you really motivated me to change my life. I'm so grateful that I came across you. I'm so grateful to come across your message and your Facebook or your Instagram. Thank you so much. What do you think is going to go further? Negativity or positivity? Positivity kills negativity every single time. If you love yourself and you're spreading hate, does that mean you love yourself? No, it means you pretty hate yourself. You don't love yourself very much. So, give love to receive love. That's how the cycle works. Give negativity, and guess what you're going to do? Attract negativity. So don't come up to me and tell me, my life is shitty. I'll tell you, look at what you're doing around you. Look at the words that's coming out of your mouth. The tongue is the biggest weapon and the most powerful weapon. It's stronger than any sword or any bullet or any gun. It's the most powerful thing that you can ever use. That is your tongue. You are accountable for every single word that comes out of your mouth. So if you're all talking about gossip and, oh my God, she just had a baby. She's pregnant again. And if she believes it, she's like, oh my God, I'm just a horrible mama. It's just an accident. What is she going to do? She's going to feel shitty about being a mother. But if you were to tell her, it's like, oh my God, that's so great. Allah has bestowed you another gift. Yeah, another gift. I can eat more. Where would that go? So just being mindful about the words that come out of your mouth, guys. So us women, we are literally the most strongest, most dedicated, most amazing and powerful people in the world. Every single person on this earth would not be here had they not come through one of us. Yes, this is the path to success. Your womb, your heart, and your soul. These are the paths to success. But why do we sit there and we doubt ourselves every single day about what we can and we can't do? About how we should and shouldn't live our lives? Or whether we give our children organic food or not? Why do we doubt ourselves? Love your curves and all your edges and all your perfect imperfections. That little mum bun that sits right here above your jeans. That wobbly arm, the stretch marks, that beautiful C-section scar that allowed you to bring your beautiful baby into the world. That crooked smile and that freaking eyebrow that you can never get even. That makes you perfect. To you. Do you know that you are literally one of a kind? There is no other you in the world. In the world, there's no other you. So why are you being and trying to be someone else? Stop doubting yourself. Stop comparing yourself. And start believing in yourself. Because if you're not going to believe in yourself, do you think someone else is? Nah. Would I inspire you if I didn't believe in myself? Can you imagine me going, I really believe in myself. I'm really powerful. I want to inspire all of you. No. I'm not going to inspire anyone. Because I don't practice what I preach. Something to think about. So, when you're supporting your fellow woman, don't discourage her. Don't put her down. Support her. Because guess what's free? Support. Guess what's free? A like on Instagram. Guess what's free? A follow on Instagram. Photos are for free. Aussie positivity is for freaking free. You guys are acting like it costs you bone marrow. It doesn't cost you anything. It's for free. So why are we holding on to it like for dear life? I'm not going to show her the porch. She's going to grow a big head. Doesn't work. Does it? Does it work? No. You've got to support every single person. I'm going to remind you that you have a gift within you. Each and every single one of you. That's why you guys are here. There's no mistake why you're here. Allah makes no mistakes. You guys cross paths with one person or one post or one phrase or one Instagram post or one person that followed another person that followed another person. There's no mistake. You're meant to be here. So don't go walking through life thinking that this point right here is a mistake. You need to be accountable for the decisions you make, and the places you take today determine where you'll be tomorrow. So stop acting like you're not the best thing in the world. Stop acting like you're not powerful. You are powerful. You are worthy. And you are enough. And I got your back. Al-Chami has your back. Because we need people like me in the community. We need people that hold events to give these little people a chance to share their gift. We need people who show people how they can feel good and be who they're supposed to be. We need all these people. Guess what the world needs now? It needs your gift to be untrapped. You need to untap your gift and strip back the layers. You've got to find out where you want to be, where you want to go, and what you can gift the world. You are powerful. You are powerful. You are enough. And you can do anything that you put your mind to. I want to thank each and every single one of you for coming today. And I hope every single one, tag me on for Instagram, follow me on Instagram. Thank you.